are back here at Liberty with our friend John Iannazzo. It's so good to see you. It's the autumn right now, and I think we're all regrouping a little bit. You and I we've been talking for about 45 minutes, a lot of segues, a lot of tangents.
It's been all over the place, yeah.
It's been great. But I think what brought us to that point and where we're going to pull back to is your health and wellness is really important to you.
Sure.
Is that okay? And what do you do for your health and wellness?
Well, sleep is one of the most important things. Which
Okay.
ties in exactly what you asked me about this morning about shades for bedrooms.
Exactly.
And getting a good night's sleep is so important. Everybody knows, how important it is to get a good night's sleep. And the shades and the window coverings can really help with that.
It's really interesting. I think that sleep is your natural superpower, and I think the more we recognize that, the healthier we will all become. And I know that one of the things when I'm talking to patients about sleep hygiene is being able to sleep in a really dark room. And I'm going to hit it to you because that's something you and I talk about from a design
and we get
point
lots
of
of
view.
requests from clients that come in. They need darkness, they need to be able to sleep, they need to shut out as much light as possible. And we have several different options that can really do an excellent job of keeping the light out. The honeycomb shades, for example, this is probably our go-to.
Okay.
So these shades get extremely dark. No light passes through the shade at all. You can see that lining on the inside.
Yes,
stops
if you
all
can
the light.
see, yes.
And then we have the light lock channels. So there are side channels. If you look here, there are side channels that come down that the shades run inside of that really stop any light gaps from coming around the edges.
So that's always been my hesitation. I never really thought about the channels for that. It's funny because growing up, I was like, I want my kids in light rooms. I want them, to bed when it gets dark and up when the sun shines. But now we're learning that if we can really shut out that light, it's really important.
Yeah, it's really good. Helps you get in that real deep REM sleep.
Yes.
And which is great for health.
And how old is Ellie now?
Should be 4.5.
So do you put her in a really dark room?
Pretty dark room. She has woven shades in her room.
Okay.
Like these
Yeah,
ones.
let's talk.
And
Yeah.
they can be done with a room darkening liner. So it's not just the honeycombs that can be darkened, but we can attach a liner on these shades. So that way.
Oh, look at this.
But that's not your front shade, so you don't see that. You put that over top of it, so it's all just one shade, and you don't get any light coming in.
So it takes a very, what I would call designer shade.
Yes.
Okay, and adds the element of blackout to it?
Correct. Blackout's a tricky word. People come ask for blackout shades, and it's hard to stop every photon of light.
Okay.
We can get really, really, really dark, extremely dark, but absolute blackout is another, without having a wall and no window, it's hard to stop every ray of light, but we can stop a tremendous amount of light with these shades and these liners. When
people are curious about that or come in doing their bedrooms, it's almost like you give them an education.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, talk to me about these. This is something you just brought out. We were showing what we were going to talk about.
I grabbed
these are interesting.
These are just roller shades, and there's lots of different textures. Yeah, there's nothing special. Well, I shouldn't say there's nothing special about these shades. These are just simple roller shades. They're flat. When they come down, when they go up, they stack inside their own headers, so they really leave the whole window open. But this entire book are all room darkening materials, so you won't get any light through the shade itself. So again, to darken that room to sleep at night.
So how would you use these? Would you use these in a room where you have an odd window or it's layered?
Really all of the above. These are all good shades to layer. The woven woods are probably the hardest to layer because they do have more of a stack. They do gather when they go up.
Okay.
Where the honeycomb and the roller shades come down a little bit flatter, a little bit smoother, so they're easy to put like draperies or shears over top. So you get a little light diffusion. When the shears are closed, with the shades up, then you can drop the shade and make it real dark for sleeping.
I think if we did nothing else, we teased everyone about really paying attention to the way that they manage their sleep and the light from their windows when they're trying to go to sleep. I think that you are really well versed in it. And again, if you have any questions, come on in. The staff here is pretty amazing and they really know their stuff. And when it talks to health and wellness, that's been a focus of yours for really 5 or 6 years. And it's pretty amazing.
It's amazing how it all ties together.
It really does. So thank you. Stay with us. More to come here on Carolina Women.